What's up, everyone? I'm Pedro, the GM and creator of World Walkers, along also the creator of the comic strip Rule Zero. And this is a pretty important update that I want to fill you guys in on. Anyone who's been around for a while knows that I try to be very open and honest with what's happening with me. And what I want to do is I kind of want to start from the beginning and make sure that if you don't know what's going on, by the end of this video, you'll be all caught up. So, for those of you that don't know, a couple years ago, I was diagnosed with kidney cancer. And after a very successful operation, we were able to remove my kidney. And we learned that I did, that's how we found out I had cancer, was through the operation. And it had kind of spread a little bit. It was, we have what's called nodules in my lungs. And so I began taking a cancer medication called Sutent that's chemo in pill form. I was on that very successfully for 3 years, but after a while, it lost its potency, and we had to switch tactics. The next step that I took was double immunotherapy, and that was not very successful. It had terrible side effects, and so I've been during that time struggling to counteract those side effects, and so far so good. But here's here's where we're at right now. In between the Sutent and now, we have discovered that my cancer is spreading aggressively. And what that means is that we had recently discovered that I had a collection of tumors that gathered on my left hip. And then I had another one kind of located inside my spine. And that led us to decide to move forward with radiation therapy. Radiation therapy is when they focus in and they blast it and try to kill the tumor directly with radiation. And I've been going through the radiation therapy for a little bit now. And on my way to the hospital to get the second to last dose, while trying to get into the car, there was a bit of a mishap and I suffered like a tremendous pain. And you're not going to believe, luckily I did, and you'll find out why. Because of that tremendous pain, I was admitted to the hospital. And while I was there, we discovered that through x-rays that I actually had a cracked femur. And the reason is because the cancer had seeped into my bones, and it looks like it broke out and created that crack. Let me be really upfront. I didn't know it could do that. That is fucking cheating. I thought that cancer did other stuff, did not realize it could sneak in and then break back out like some kind of fucking symbiote. That's bullshit, and I'm still contesting that in court. The point being that if I didn't suffer that mishap, I would not have known that this was a thing. So I feel, honestly, I feel lucky that I was able to end up in a position where I learned about that. But here's the rest of the information. This is why I'm making this video, because again, I try to be very open and upfront with everything that's going on. In the middle of all these discoveries and x-rays and CT scans and MRIs, we did discover that my cancer is very aggressive and it is spreading aggressively. It's in my blood, and it's doing everything it can to get everywhere it can. It's on a world tour. Not excited about that, but it seems to be getting all the little stickers on the suitcase that it can. Well, what does that mean? Here's the honest truth, everyone. I don't know what it means. I've done 3 years of successfully battling the cancer. And I'm going to be really upfront too. I hate the term battling because I hate what it leads to. It leads to people saying, oh, well, they lost their fight with cancer. That's bullshit. I don't like that term. Someone who drowned did not lose their fight, did not lose their battle with Lake Michigan. Somebody in a car accident did not lose their battle with an F-150. I don't like that terminology. Like, but I don't have better words, so here we are. It is aggressive, and my timetable I was given is if I did nothing, and that's not true. I'm doing stuff, so bear with me. But just to be honest with you all, if I did nothing, I would not have very long. All that means is that we're basically in a situation where we don't know what's going to happen. I'm very hopeful that this new cancer medication that I just got approved for and I've been taking for about a week now is successful. I'm very hopeful for it. And I'm taking it and doing the things I have to do. But I just feel like it's really important that the people I care about, the people that I know, and the people that care about me know exactly where I'm at. Because the last thing I want to do is hit you guys with some hardcore, out of nowhere surprise at the, towards the end of my run. We don't know what's going to happen. Now, I'm not here to tell you that we have the worst news. Again, I really want to reiterate, I don't know where we're at. Everything that we know feels like it kind of got reset, like the whole rug got pulled out from underneath us. And so we're moving forward the best way we know how. We're doing everything we got to do. But it's very important to me that I'm honest with my loved ones and people that care about me. And that's why I'm here right now telling you all this. So with the gravity of the situation, sometimes it feels weird to say like, but what about the podcast? But the podcast, World Walkers, my creative work is very important to me. So I do want to talk about that for a second. What does that mean for World Walkers and everything? It means that there might be times that I miss an update. I don't like missing updates. I've been missing updates recently because I was in the hospital for like a week and a half. So I don't like missing updates. I know that some of you are going to roll your eyes and be like, Pedro, it's okay. I know, but I still want to say it. I don't like missing updates. I don't like falling behind, but I think that if we're having an honest conversation, you guys know that if I'm missing an update, it's because I have to. Right now, I think I'm pretty proud of the fact that the World Walkers Patreon is set up so that it's not a burden on the way that I conduct myself and the way that I have to take care of myself. Most of the things that are happening on it right now are, it's very easy to go ahead and continue delivering what I'm doing. So I don't suspect that any of that's going to change. In fact, the Patreon is going to be updated in the next 2 days to show kind of a new working model that will be able to sustain kind of my needs. It's going to fit right into my pocket, So no worries on that. But yeah, there might be times where I miss an update. I don't anticipate it'll be like that very much. But so far, right now we do the weekly episodes once a month. Patrons get to vote on a side adventure called a Chronicle that they get to choose what kind of lore they want to learn about. That's still pretty accessible. It's pretty easy, pretty doable. Right now I run a Wednesday and a Saturday game for patrons. And those are going to be turned into, you'll be able to watch them live, or you'll be able to listen to them later as podcasts if you're at the right patron tier. Since those are all very easy things to do, I don't anticipate that that's going to change much either. So the Patreon is set up in a way that I'm still going to be able to produce the work without overextending myself. So I don't want you guys to worry when you see me do stuff on Patreon. You guys are the best. You care so much, and it means the world to me. But I just want you to know that like I've set it up in a way that it's not overtaxing. And if it is, then I might miss an update or two. And I think that everyone here understands that. I hope so anyway. So everything's set up fine. We're doing everything that we can. I don't have actual bad news to give you per se. I just have nebulous news. We don't know what's up. Maybe the pills and the things that we're doing kick in and they're awesome and everything goes great. Maybe it goes another way and then I have to come back and give you guys some more information. But right now, I just want you guys to know that I'm doing everything I can. I've got Jess and Willow, and I couldn't ask for a better family. I couldn't ask for better friends. And I will keep you updated. But right now, we're doing everything right, and we're going to see what happens. But it's extremely important to me to tell you all what's going on, because the last thing that I would want to do is be surprised by terrible news from someone I care about. And so this is where we're at. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen. If you have any questions at all, you can ask me. I'm a pretty open book. So hit me up with whatever. I'll see you around. And yeah, just I'll keep you updated and I'll let you know as much as I know. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. I love you all, and I'll see you later.